Hello tarot readers, welcome to my channel. I'm Gaynor Carrillo and I run the Spiritual Success School, and today I wanted to just talk to you if you're a tarot reader who wants to become a professional tarot reader. I have quite a few tips and today I'm going to share one of them with you. So one tip that I'm going to share, and you have to forgive me if you see me melting, but I'm in Spain and at the moment it's 33 degrees, and because of the noise I've got all the windows shut, so I'm absolutely melting. So that aside, if you want to work as a professional tarot reader or you want to run a successful tarot business, this tip may be very helpful, especially if you're just starting. For many years I've been teaching and coaching students how to run a successful tarot business, how to be and work as a professional tarot reader. And one thing I see often is a common mistake, and that is when a lot of people are starting off in their tarot business, what they'll do, they'll have a product which is a tarot reading. That's the product, the tarot reading. And a lot of the times, and I see this mistake a lot, there'll be tarot readers who are putting a lot of energy and effort into their selling their product, selling their tarot reading, and after a while they're not getting any clients. They're not getting enough clients, it's not going quick enough, it's just not working out. So at that point, the mistake I see a lot of them do is they go wide. And going wide means that they start bringing in other products. So for example, they say, well actually I also know how to do astrology, so I'm going to offer astrology, maybe birth charts. I also know how to do numerology, I may give a numerology session. I know how to do Reiki, maybe I'll do some Reiki healing. I'll offer spells and rituals and all the things that they may know how to do. I see that what they do is they start adding those products onto their business. So now they've gone wide and now they've got many products, and the problem with that is that if you go wide you won't ever go up. Meaning, unless it's a shop that sells products, an actual online shop or an actual shop that sells lots of products, what you want to do now, if it's a service-based business, which tarot reading is, what you want to do is focus all your energy on just selling that one product, that tarot reading. And if you want to add in another tarot reading, maybe you've got a variety, maybe you've got 2 or 3 tarot readings, then do that. Maybe have a big tarot reading, a general reading and a short reading, or a 78 card reading and a 22 card reading, or a 22 card reading and a 5 card reading. Maybe you've got a variety of readings if that's what you want to do, but your star product is your main reading, and try and keep to selling the readings. Be more insistent, persistent and consistent, and above it all, have more patience. Continue to focus your energy on getting your tarot business off the ground, because if you're a tarot reader and you say, well, it's not working, I'm not making it, so instead I'm going to start doing rituals and Reiki, now what you're going to have to do is find an audience for that. You're going to have to find a clientele for selling a product that isn't what you really want to do. You want to open a tarot business. So even though these may be things that are complementing your business, at the beginning it's normally not the right time. Obviously there's always exceptions to the rules, and if you're an exception of the rule, totally great, respect that, fantastic. But normally going wide, trying to sell everything to everyone, is a sure way of selling nothing to no one. Instead of going wide and adding lots of products, stick to one product. If you're a tarot reader, we want to stick to that. And instead of going wide, horizontal, we want to make it go vertical. Vertical is up. That's what we want to do. We want to raise our tarot business up. And the way to do this is to keep focusing on them readings. Keep focusing on clients for the readings. Instead of putting time, effort, energy and money into other products at the moment, get your main product working. So try and get vertical instead of horizontal. Be the best tarot reader you can be. Make sure you have the best reading that you possibly can do. Make your reading the best tarot reading you could ever put out there, that you at this moment you would be impossible to make a better tarot reading than the one that you're given. Put your attention on every single client that you have, and every potential client that you've got. Keep your focus on there. Keep insisting. Keep being consistent. Really keep at it and think, this is it. I'm going all out. This is what I want to be. I want to be a tarot reader. Because if you've opened a business and started working as a tarot reader, but it's not working, so I'll try selling Reiki as well, and I do other things, so I'll try selling them, then you're going completely off course. So imagine yourself like the Chariot card. You know, you've got to get direction. You've got to know where you want to go. You've got to aim for this. Once you've got direction and you're aiming for it, then you need to stay on that path instead of going wide and trying to bring in all these different products. And the reason I say this is because every time I've seen a tarot reader who starts off selling tarot readings because that's their passion and they want to turn their passion into a career, and then after a short time it's not working because maybe they're, for whatever reason, it's just not working. Maybe it's too slow. Maybe they haven't got the clients they want. The moment they start bringing in new products, that's when it completely stops. It just becomes a stop. The tarot reading becomes second place. And when you put your main product as second place in your business, that's a big no-no. Now, what I will say is once you've got that vertical line going, once you've got your tarot readings going higher, then you can add more products. So when you've already got your clients for your tarot readings, which is what you want to do, once you've got your clients for your tarot readings, that's maybe when you say, well, I've also always done Reiki. I love doing Reiki. I'm going to offer Reiki. Maybe you say, well, actually, I do spells and rituals, and I feel it would be a really good service for my customers to offer my customers this service because it will be complementary to the readings that I'm giving. Maybe you do astrology or numerology, or you're a psychic, you read the crystal ball, you do the pendulum, or whatever it is that you do. Maybe you want to add more products on then, because at that point your tarot reading's working, it's a success, you're reaching your goals, you're going up and up, and now you've got clientele, and you can now take the time, the energy, or the money to invest bringing in another product. So it's different when you're going up and then you go wide, because what's happening then is then you're growing up and out, and that's a really positive place where you want your business to be. It's going up and out, so this is great, but you don't want to start off by just going out, because then you'll never go up. So that's the difference. Oh my god, I really am melting here. A lot of people see my business and they go, but Gaynor, you've got everything. You've got books, you've got courses, you've got a school, you've got coaching, you've got mentorship, you've got VIPs, you've got so much going on, and so can you. Any tarot business can get to the point where I am now, but it takes time, and above it all, you start with one thing. For example, I went years and years and years with just one reading, and that was a tarot and mediumship combined reading. It's the same reading I do today, so I do the same tarot reading, and if any spirit comes through, I give mediumship because I am a medium, so I do exactly the same reading now as I did back then. But back then, I only did that. For years and years, I only did that reading. Then I started to do a couple of other options. They could have a shorter reading, or they could have a longer, more intense spiritual reading. And then once I had my own clientele, once I was a successful tarot reader, that's when it was easy for me to start doing other things and bringing other products in. And that has grown out and up, that has grown into the business that I've got today. None of those products popped up overnight, and none of them all popped up together. So after the readings, then there was teaching, and I did teaching for years, and I wrote a book, and then I wrote another book, and I was still teaching, and then after so many years I started the coaching, then I started the mentorship. So nothing was overnight. Now, I'm not saying there's a time limit on when you need to bring in other products, but the perfect time, my tip to you, the perfect time is when you see that it's going up. And if you see that nothing's growing, that you're not selling your tarot readings, your business isn't where you want it to be, you know, you've not got the clients that you want for your tarot readings, then at that point, don't make the mistake of bringing in other products, because you're going to go off your path and you're going to mix up your energy. You're going to be focusing on many different things. Just continue, change things around, become the best that you can be, change certain things around, maybe take a course, maybe take my course or my coaching, to get that moving and get that going up. And then once that's moving and you've got your clients, whether that's a week, a month, a year, 10 years, 20 years, I'm not saying a time period. I'm saying once you see that we're going vertical, that's when you can say, okay, now I can expand. Now I can go wide. But if you start off going wide, you'll never go up. So you'll never be able to expand. I hope that little tip was helpful. If it was, let me know in the comments, share me around in your social media, and subscribe to my channel, and at least hit like, because I am melting for you. So hit like, please. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.